Hello, this is Slowrider coming at you live from Slowrider Acres. Just came back from a 200-mile ride on the brand new 2025 Kawasaki ZX10R here, KRT edition, ABS. So that's basically, it's got everything on it. So this bike, bought it 2 days ago. I'm in the initial part of the break-in period. So from the first 0 to 250 miles, you have to keep the RPMs between 0 and 4,000 RPMs. And then once you hit 250 to 500, you can go up to 6,000. So that's the point I'm at now. Just came back from a ride, so now it's got about 305 or 320 miles. So I just went a 100-mile ride. Awesome bike. So going from after 250 to 400 miles, you can go up to 6,000 RPM. I mean, you can go above that, but you don't want to go above it for too long. So basically, the way you break these bikes in, like I've broken in other brand new bikes, you want to, for the first 500-600 miles, you want to run them at different RPM ranges, the engine. And so you just have to shift to be in the right gear. So you're not always, you don't want to cruise on the freeway, say at like 4,000 RPMs for 500 miles. That'll it'll put a wear pattern in that's bad. So you want to run your engine at all possible RPMs in all possible gears, but keep it below, in this case, 3,000 and now below, 4,000, now 6,000. So even at 6,000 RPM, this thing goes about 100 miles an hour in 6 gears. That's perfect. So now I've just been cruising it on the freeways and ripping around, and can't wait to get the first service at 600 kilometers or 500 miles about, I think that's what that is. So bought this, paid US dollars, $22,000, pretty much out the door, tax, license, everything. I love it. Compared to the, I have a Ducati Panigale V2. I mean, I know they're different bikes, but this bike's a little wider, but I'm 6'2", so I can feel, it feels taller, but it's not just that your legs are spread out. So that's not a problem for me. If you're 6'2", you'll fit this bike perfectly. I mean, the Panigale V2 Super Quadros, we got the 2024 ones with the 155 horsepower. I know it's a different bike, but this would be, I'm just wondering if this might be better than, I know this is sacrilege, but it might be better than the Panigale V4. I don't know. This bike, I mean, the power rolls on really smooth, and this thing rips. It's got the IMU, it's got all the rider modes, traction control, wheelie control, all that stuff. It's got the Brembo brakes, front and rear. It's got the Showa compensator on the front shocks. It's fully tunable shocks. This thing rips. Just had a lot of fun. The quick shifter on this is better than the Ducatis, because we have two Panigale V2s, Super Quadros, and I have also a 2023 Ducati Diavolo V4 that I ride a lot, that I put almost 36,000 miles. I'm going to do the 36,000 mile review on that bike, because it turns out it's every 60,000 kilometers for the valve job, but it says 36,000 miles, but in the manual, but 60,000 kilometers is like 37,540 miles. So I gotta wait to get that bike done. So I'll give you the full review on the Diavolo V4. But the Ducatis, they downshift. The downshifters on the quick shifters work really well. If you have it in the 0 throttle position, you kick it down, it's perfect. This bike here, both down and up, the quick shifter is just really good. It's the upshifter on the Ducatis, the Panigales, and the Diavolo is a little bit jerky, but it's fun. I mean, it's snappy, but this thing is like buttery smooth. It just, I think they got the rev matching on the up and down just a little bit better. Just to be honest, this thing, it's easier to turn in the corners than the Panigale V2. The Panigale V2, you have to consciously push into the corners, I found. Again, this is the 2024 Super Quadro 155 horsepower Panigale V2 single-sided swing on. I'm comparing it to this bike too, even though it's a V2 and a V4. But this bike on the corners, it just steers itself almost. You very little. I mean, to go right, you push right, and very little. I just rode it back to back with the Panigale, and it's much easier to steer. I mean, the power on this is wow. On the freeway, it's really nice. It just rips. There's no dead spots. Like I say, I'm in the 6,000 RPM and under phase. So when I go to work tomorrow, I'll put another 100 miles on it. So then I'm in the unlimited power mode. So I'll do another review when I can use the full power. And just the thing about breaking these bikes in, you really need to break them in. Follow the owner's manual. The first 500 miles, I mean, it's a pain in the butt. It takes like 3 or 4 days, but just take it easy. Don't go on the freeway. Go on the back roads and highways. Keep the RPMs and shift the RPMs around the gears. Break it in nice, and you'll be happy. Like I said, my Diavolo V4, it's got 36,000 miles on it, no problems. The two Panigale V2s each have 12,000 miles on it, no problem. So just, I know you're excited to ride these bikes, but just take it easy. Don't go rip it. Don't rev the engine. Don't rev it like that when it's brand new. You should wait to do all that crazy stuff. You should wait at least to the first service, and then I would even say then you could ride it pretty aggressively, but maybe after about 2,500 miles, then just go crazy. Then you can do whatever you want, because you really got to break everything in, all the mechanical stuff, the brakes, even the chain and sprocket, obviously the gearbox, the engine, the piston, the rings, all that stuff. And if you do that, you're just going to have a worry-free bike. But I love this thing. Again, it's the beautiful ZX10R KRT ABS edition. So it's the only one better than this is they have the carbon fiber one. The carbon fiber one, it's got the same engine, same horsepower, except it's got more carbon bits and pieces on it, and also like the pistons and the rods are made of, I don't know, some lighter metal. So it's got the same red line, the same horsepower, but it'll rev up just a little bit faster because the parts have less inertia. They're faster, but I don't know. You need that for racing, but I don't need like 1/10 of a second here or there. So I mean, this is a really fast bike, really smooth, handles well, braking. And I was so excited. I was ripping down in Sacramento on a surface street, and I was looking past, and there was a red light, and I was doing about 80, and I was able to slam. I just slammed the brakes on. This thing just stopped. So it was beauty. Not even not a problem. I just slammed the brakes on. The brakes are awesome. The suspension's tight. I love it. So stop back in the future. So there's going to be more reviews on the 2025 Kawasaki ZX10R KRT ABS. The KRT stands for Kawasaki Racing Team. And also ABS, of course, this has the ABS with the IMU. And the special thing about this bike, this is the bike, the super bike, Kawasaki races the super bikes, and they win with this pretty much stock bike. So it's one of their faster bikes. All right, with that, Slow Rider out. I'm number 64. I got the matching green color, so Slow Rider.